My boyfriend cancelled on me for New Year's Eve. It's 6 o'clock. I just got back from the store and we were supposed to spend the night together at his house celebrating. Now he's just cancelling, because he doesn't feel like it. Either he's being lazy right now or he's lying and hanging out with his friends. He cancels on me a lot and he absolutely promised, Pinky swore it's dumb, he would not cancel on me tonight. I feel extremely hurt. I have nobody else to celebrate with and I really wanted to spend it with somebody I love and share a midnight kiss. Sounds like you'll be going into the New Year's looking for a man who actually wants you. Throw him away 2020. I think tonight is less of an issue than this being something he does all the time. Crazy. If he loved you he would prioritize you. I know it sucks and you probably still have a lot of strong feelings for him, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Does everything feel one-sided? Imagine you mush together all of your emotions you've ever had while dating him. Are they mostly positive or mostly negative? I'm willing to bet mostly negative, especially the longer you've been dating him. And it doesn't get better. Don't fall into the sunk cost effect mindset. Use the new year as a fresh start, girl. You've got this. Why are you with someone that treats you like this? Start 2021 putting you first. Leave that bullshit in 2020 and make your boyfriend your ex. Text him letting him know he is now single, then block him on everything. Don't listen to apologies, let him in your house, or even acknowledge him. As far as he is aware, you're already over him. Break up and pop some champagne. Been there, save yourself time and dump him. Trust me, I'm right about this. Get out, there are a lot of wonderful men out there that would love a girlfriend like you. He takes you for granted. Who needs that? Value yourself and move forward. I would break up with someone who cancelled on me all the time. I think at the point where you need him to promise to do something or just spend time with you, he's not worth the effort. I don't even think that he considers himself your BF. No one in a real relationship would ever remove their partner from their New Year's plans just because they don't feel like it. Your New Year's resolution should be to build up enough inner strength and self-respect to dump his shitty ass. Unfortunately, it's very, very clear that he doesn't want to be with you. You should ask yourself, why do I want to stay with someone who doesn't want to be with me? And then you move on. You can find someone so much better than this douche. Why are you still with someone who cancels on you a lot? Do yourself a favor and throw the trash out. Trust me, dump his ass, and by the next night, you'll be with someone who actually cares. Cool. So because you chose your friends, I'ma choose myself. Hope you enjoy the first of the year being single. Throwing kisses, since he dropped you, you drop him. Spend 2021 looking out for you, finding yourself and searching for things that make you happy. Don't even pay him or his friends any mind. You do you. Sounds like New Year new guy type of conduct. I can assure you the right person for you would never treat you like this. I'm having a similar issue with a girl I'm dating right now. Constant cancellations and not wanting to communicate. Seeing these posts makes me think I should just move on. I guess that would mean you should look for someone else. Look at it as a sad end to a shitty year. Look forward to 2021 and finding a new partner. What is he doing instead? If he says he is just staying in, I would be heading over there to check at some point later, and if he isn't there, drop him. If your boyfriend doesn't want to be with you for New Year's, then he probably doesn't want to be with you in any serious way at all. 2021 might be your year to find a new BF. I had an ex that was briefly my fiancé. I should have seen stuff as a wake-up call but was blinded by my intense love for her. I may be wrong, but I don't feel I am. Find someone who values you enough to want to spend these important moments with you. My ex was supposed to spend Christmas Eve with me but blew me off for 12 hours to dye her hair, paint her nails, and get high with her friends. It wasn't until 12 hours after our agreed upon meeting time that she even contacted me high out of her mind and quite unapologetic. I deserved a more loving present person in my life that valued my time. You do too. Don't waste your life on people who show you little to no consideration. Best wishes. He cancels slot, breaks promises all the time. 2 red flags there. Could he be seeing someone else? He's probably seeing someone else. How do you not spend the holidays with your mate? He's not lazy, he's not interested. Canceling last minute is a super shitty thing to do because it leaves you no time to make other plans. Doing it regularly sounds like he's trying to make you lose other relationships over time because he's alienating you from other people you could have made plans with. You should be with someone more reliable who wants the best for you. Why are you putting up with someone who treats you as an afterthought? That was pretty much my exact situation last year. This year I spent it with my new boyfriend and it was absolutely fantastic. Ditch this guy and find a new boyfriend, it's definitely worth it. Leave him in 2020 sis, you deserve better. 2 hearts. Someone that cares about you doesn't do this. Time to find someone who is really into you and couldn't imagine being separated on night. This was me last year on Valentine's Day. He cancelled on me because he didn't feel like celebrating. Turns out what he was really doing was contemplating breaking up with me that day or later. Anyway, that's probably why he cancelled on you too. Prepare yourself for a breakup or end it yourself up. No one should be ditched by their partners on New Year's Eve. This could just be a huge difference in personality types. Your boyfriend sounds to be more introverted than you are. Now that doesn't excuse his behavior, but I think you need to have a serious talk about what you both want out of this relationship. Don't just dump the relationship cause a bunch of lonely Redditors told you to. Talk it out, and if you can't come to a solid solution, then it's time to part ways and find someone better suited for your personality. Edit. I say this as someone who is introverted and also cancels plans often, although my friends are very tolerant of me. A lot of the time it comes from a place of being emotionally and socially exhausted rather than selfish or lazy. I really need days alone to recharge, and no, SOs do not make an exception. I know this sucks right now and I know it hurts. But it is better to be alone than with someone that does not want to be there with you. There are men that would move heaven and earth to be there with you right now. Do not waste your time with men that don't. Tomorrow morning do yourself a favor and call him and tell him you are done with his nonsense and it's over. Then find yourself a man that deserves you. Tonight have some ice cream, or whatever your fav food is, call a good friend and go to sleep. Forget about him. Leave him like some used rubber gloves in 2020. On the ground of a Target parking lot, inside out. I feel I might be the lone dissenter in this thread. Could it also be depression? He's just not into you. He likes the idea of not being alone. I had started talking to my ex over Xmas because I was lonely and she messaged me. By New Year's morning I just told her I missed not talking to her. I like the idea of her but I don't like her. Could be the same. Do what I am doing and cut the dead weight and leave it in 2020, which is already a pile of trash, and focus on being the best you can be so you attract someone that will make you happy instead of draining your soul. Good luck. Doesn't sound like a great person. New year, new starts. Leave him in 2020 and take care of yourself. Instead of wanting to spend it with someone you love, make it your goal to spend next night with someone who loves you. The path to that is to start loving yourself. I bet you'd never allow someone you love to be treated this way. Love yourself enough not to allow you to be treated this way, either. Your NY resolution should be to dump him. Hashtag New Year New Boyfriend. Tried to use an actual hashtag and it just made the world's bold lol. Happy New Year. I love you. We all love you. Just leave him. JFC. How many times must he make it obvious that he does not care about you very much nor your time? After swearing to not cancel on you this time, he cancelled on you. Either he is lying and doing something else, or he really doesn't feel like it. No matter the scenario, the root problem is clear. He just doesn't care as much for you as you do him. He's just not that into you. And that's where you need to step in and care more about yourself than he does. You'll hurt for a little bit due to the breakup. Breakups suck, period, but you'll be happier in the long term. And you'll be free to find someone who isn't a major D0 Uche. Find a new BF. Time to move on from this jerk. He does this to you a lot and you haven't made it exceedingly clear that you don't like it and won't put up with it anymore, and if it continues then the relationship is over? If this New Year's Eve blow-off wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back, then you have no one to blame but yourself. Dump this asshole. Now. I just got married. For some stupid reason. And I'm already thinking #Newman 2021. 'Cause he won't reciprocate sexually because he has no desire to. Contrary to the other comments, I want to ask something of importance. Is he doing all right? Like, does he suffer from depression? If he does, that could cause lethargy. IDK, though just trying to be devil's advocate, I guess, since every story has two sides. First step is to break his pinky. Pinky promises are honorable contracts and he's violated his oath. Second, make a better year for yourself by dating someone who actually wants to spend time with you. Don't let him bring you down. You do you, girl.